So hello guys, I don't know if anyone of you is gonna join. I'm gonna try to continue my game of Battle Brother. So if it's been like setting up a stream is always such a pain in the ass. I'm very not used to it. It's only like a few stream I done. So let me adjust the camera here. There you go. So every time I try to start a stream, it's a huge pain in the ass. But with some perseverance, we got it. So let's load the campaign. This was the last one we played. Been quite a while since I played, so I don't know if anybody's gonna join. If somebody's joining, let me know in the comment there if you can hear me properly, and if you can hear the video game as well, hear the stream. Oh no, I lost you. I'll try to keep an eye on chat. So I guess I was done. I don't have any quest on right now. There you go. Wait for a quest. Okay. Let's check what my party was look like. I got this guy that's injured. Gonna be ill in 1 day. This guy's gonna be ill in 2 days. Got a bunch of archer. I got my guy with the banner. I'm missing one guy in the line. Is there somebody interesting to our area? Could I hire this wild man? I don't remember if they're any good. Man, I feel like it's been so long to that I played that Siren. I forgot to check. Oh, I'm poor. I forgot to check my money first. All right, eyes on the line. I got 3 guys in the back. We need to do some shooting. Oh, it's good. I guess range defense minus. Oh, range defense we don't care. You got some skill with the melee skill. He's clumsy. -5. Well, that's okay. That's gonna pass with time. Quick to act. +10 initiative. Don't care. All right, let's put him some gear. Oh, I need some food. I should have checked it before hiring this guy. I should have checked my inventory a bit better. I guess it's gonna go like that. I don't really care if he dies. Only have food for 2 days and money for 3 days. Oh, I should have checked that a bit better before going on. Before hiring this guy. I guess I can sell stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't need. Got a lot of shields as well. Sell some. And buy some more grain. Yeah. 4 days, 3 days. All right. There's no mission here. Yeah, let's take it out. I could try to go down there to Tarsdorf, neutral. Here, neutral as well. There's a temple. I'll go there because I might try to get my guy. I think I got a guy that need to be Healed up. Oh, I have a rooster of at least 12 men. I should have get this ambition done now. I got 12 men. Oh, they don't like me enough. 110. Sell more stuff. I need money. I need money. Those shield shit. Let's get some fish. Alright, 4 days. Alright. I should be able to get some money in 4 days. Try Grimhog. Maybe they're gonna have work for me there. I think I've never been there. No. No job for me either. That's annoying. I'll try back to Tart Stuff then. Oh, I got people that I can upgrade. I forgot to check that. This is the two-handed axe guy. Initiative, I don't really care. Fatigue can be good. More health, it's always good. Perks, let's give him another level right away. Hey, Angar, happy Easter. I mean, that's nice. I'm gonna be alone here in Easter. But that's alright. I got a lot of things going on, so I couldn't really travel. My family's not around. They're quite a bit away. Can you hear me well, Angar? Can you tell me if you can hear like the sound of the game, if I can hear me, if it's not too loud, not quiet? Thanks for dropping by. It's been a while since I see you. Like I haven't seen you live in quite a few days, no? There's a big delay between the chat and what I hear. Gonna do the same thing for him, give him an extra level. Oh, I could have increased resolve as well. His resolve is a bit low. I forgot that I started this campaign with the map hidden. So I've barely seen any of the world. Just try to explore a bit. 3 days left. 3 days left. Nobody got work for me. It's a bit annoying. Quick stuff. They're neutral. Well, I had a place I was friendly with. Ally, neutral. I need some money. Okay, I guess I can... There's some place I didn't explore, so maybe I'll try and see there. I could try to go and find a place for myself and get some loot that I can sell, but this is it's hard to make money in that way, I think. I think it's much easier if you can Just go sell stuff. I don't think I'm gonna play for that long today. Oh, just bend it there. They didn't attack me. Dire wolves. They're not gonna have loot, so it's not too interesting. I could follow this road down there. Bring another village here. I'll go see at Alderstein first. Little contract, an easy contract available. Okay, I got no more food, so I need to buy some food, some bread, some grain. Let's sell some more shield. This black bow, it's not very good. This is not good. It's not good. Okay, I got money for 2 days and food for 3 days. I'd like to find somebody that can give me, like, they say that those tooth are worth 200 gold, but people always want to give me that around 30 for them. I wish I could find somebody that would offer me good money for them. Oh, delivery package. Let's talk about money. All right, let's go. Gradenstaff. Deliver package to Gradenstaff. That should be easy enough. Gonna give me enough money to. Yeah, BattleBrothers is the name of the game. It's a tactical RPG. I like it enough. It's kind of tough. You got a lot of guys dying. You have to build up a crew of mercenaries and build up a reputation. Try to get some contract for some money. No, I just did a contract delivering a package. It was pretty easy, but it's not good money. But I needed something, and it brought me here. Now I got like a few contracts I can choose from. So I got food for 3 more days, pay for 2 more days. So I need to check my money. I'm gonna try to get another easy contract. I need an escort, somebody to escort a caravan. 30 crown in advance, 110 when the job done. Meh. Alright, let's do it. Alright, getting there. BattleBrothers. I don't have much experience with that game, to be honest, but I've liked it so far. There's combat too. It's not just walking around like the delivering package. But for now, that's what I have to do. Because I spend too much money and I'm poor. Another delivery. Delivery, like, they're easy, and I have like some of my guys are injured. So doing delivery, like, it makes it somewhat easy that I can just do it without risking them dying while they heal. They're not the most entertaining of a mission to do, but at some point, my guys should be pretty much healed now. Yeah, they're all healed up. Oh, Orc Hunter. Maybe they're gonna attack me. Only 4 of them. No. I don't remember if I ever fought Orc. I fought Goblins. Another delivery again. Oh. 110 in advance, 430 when a job is done. That's a pretty good offer. We need to clear bandit camp. There's gonna be some fight. Perfect. West of Alderstein. I got food for 2 more days. Let's see what you got here. Let's get more ham. Ham is delicious. There's a bandit camp marked on our map. Let's go there. Gonna have some fight. Been a while since I had the chance to play. Like I haven't played this game in since the last stream I did, which was like 3 weeks ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, yeah. No, 3 weeks ago. And so I'm a bit rusty. I don't remember all the mechanics. So many brigand thugs, a few brigand poacher. We should be able to clear that. We're gonna let them come to us. Those guys got range. Those guys got range. Yeah. Let's wait. Try to shoot those guys. Good shot. This one doesn't reach, so we're just gonna wait. It's a pretty fun game. There's a lot of management to do, and like I said, it's pretty tough. Like your guys are pretty like squishy; they die easy. So you build like this team of mercenary, and you shouldn't get like too attached to your guys. And you have to manage their moral and stuff like that, so they don't flee and fight. But if you enter like the kind of a tactical combat game, it's all right. It's not the best tactical combat I've seen, because oftentimes like you just do the same thing, but it's good enough. All right. And one thing that kind of annoyed me a bit is that I find you don't have like quite enough. The tree's gonna be annoying. You don't have quite enough movement out of the time. Quite enough action point, I guess. That'd be the thing. So I find that oftentimes, like I just like if I had just a little bit more action point, I feel like I could make more meaningful choice. But now it's often just like, well, I'm gonna do this. You spend a lot of time waiting, stuff like that. Like I compare a lot to there's another game called Urtuk that is a kind of a tactical combat game. Oh, there's a bunch of crossbowmen there. That is, the combat of time might be better because you have a lot of like special option and stuff like that. But you also have but outside of combat, you don't have this. You don't have as much option. Yeah, I know, Charlotte. Like, I'm gonna go back to Mountain Blade Mountain Blade Warband one day. The thing is, if I go back to Mountain Blade Warband, every time I do, it becomes like all I do for like a week or so. I get so obsessed with that game, and also because of the fight or real time, I think it'd be like harder to keep an eye on chat. I still want to see what I can do with this band of mercenary guys there. See if I can make a. Apparently, there's some kind of end game thing, so we'll see. What is going to be like end game crisis. But yeah, at some point I'll do the warband. I need to look at this those mod you told me as well. But yeah, Warband is much more like a. It's much more like an action game. Afraid of losing track of time. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's just some of those are the best game. Yeah, but it's because like I really get like obsessive with Warband. That's the thing. You like Warband is like so good as you always have like, oh, just this one thing I want to do, just this one more thing I want to do. You know what I mean? Say, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go conquer this castle, and then I'll stop playing. But then by the time you do it, you kind of started something else that now you want to do. So there's always like some kind of like a you always have like a one more thing to do. Oh, I'm just no, he's just right there. I conquered this castle. No, I'm gonna go ransom those prisoner or whatever. And so you end up like never stopping playing. Which I guess it's kind of good design, but it's yeah, it makes it like very addictive. And then like you ransom those prisoners, and then you get this other there's always like just one more thing. 10% chance to hit, 36. Let's kill this guy. Whoop. Well, there we go. That was a miss, but a lucky miss. There you go. Nice beheaded. Okay, those guys shouldn't cause too much. Oh, is the audio out of sync? Oh, that I don't know what to solve when I'm live. That's annoying. That's annoying. Am I early? Am I late? Is it any better? I tried to. I don't know. I don't even know what direction I'm out of sync. So that's pretty hard to solve. And because like I got a delay with you guys with the chat, that's also going to be hard to solve. I tried to the streaming thing. It's hard. That I have to think about. Oops, I'm 2-4. Ah, shite. I think I'm so busy right now. I don't have much time to play video game at all, so that's why like my audio is coming before the video, so I need to reduce the latency. Sync offset. Let me know if that's any better. Tell me if it's very like egregious. Maybe I can try to do something, but otherwise, I don't know. Oh shit! He just killed one of my guy. I think it's the guy I just recruited earlier. Yeah, fuck him. Maybe he's not dead though. Apparently, sometimes you can just like gonna be out of combat, but not quite dead. So I was saying those guys are like so squishy, or maybe I just suck. Can't believe this guy just died. You wait. Is it a bit better, the lag? Am I going in the right direction? I always kind of get confused by that. I always feel like you kind of tell that something is out of sync, but like I don't know, sometimes like oh, my connection is pretty slow, so I cannot upload like at the super high res either. So that might be why it's blurry. It's the best I can do for stream. If you got a question for me on well, basically any subject, don't hesitate to ask. Like I'm playing a video game here, but it's mostly about hanging out. Really, just like if you want to talk about something, you can ask me. Let's try this. Hello, Simon. How you doing? I saw you send me a message, but I'm in the middle of stream, so I didn't reply. I just started not too long ago. Yeah, have you watched Charlotte? Did you watch Gary? I don't think I ever seen you then. Like, you guys, have you watched the Friday Night Chill stream yesterday? I missed the start of it. I'm probably gonna watch it back later on today. I missed the start of it because like I didn't have any power, but I got like the second half. Did you watch it? I'd like to know what you think. What you thought. Thought the subject were interesting. You know, like, well, is this Wizard of the Coast like getting rid of the half breed? It's kind of funny. Eh? They always like in the name of progressivism, they always like do stuff that like if you were doing, they would complain about. You know, it's just like I guess it's again with this. Maybe it's still in the same vein as like them like saying, "Oh, black people are orcs." So if you have like half orcs, I don't know. How does that make it any better? It's just weird. But that's the thing. They always like, oh yeah, he's dead. Fuck him. I guess it's just a guy I just tired, eh? Yeah. Well, it wasn't that good anyway. Some money, that's good. I needed that. But yeah, they always want to do it when you start hiring like those diversity consultant, like not diversity, but like sensitivity reader, stuff like that. That's the thing. Their job depends on finding stuff that is problematic. So they're always going to find stuff that is problematic. There's never going to be a point when they say, "Oh no, that's all good. That's all good. No, you get it now," because then they say, "Okay, then we don't need you anymore." So there's yeah, it's like really like shooting yourself in the foot. And I don't get why they don't get it, really. Yeah. Oh, can I do that? Hey, look at that. I'm like a real streamer now. Yeah, the left has been against an interracial relationship for a while. It's just a weird thing. It's like they're. It wouldn't be weird, like if you're like some people that would be against. I'm not like myself. I don't. It's not that I'm against it. It's just like for me, it's not something I would like because if I were to have children, like I'm blonde with blue eyes, I'd like to see myself, my children. It's narcissism, really. But With the left, it's like they don't know they don't get their own ideology. They don't know where they are. Oh yeah, I was also in the chat in the Diversity Dragon. I've been on the stream a couple, maybe a month ago, when the Cal brings thing stuff. I went on stream with Diversity Dragon. He's a good guy. He's doing like really good content. But yeah, I bet those sensitivities are all have that could be it. Actually, that could be. Maybe they are. Maybe they are like mixed race themselves. We know a lot of them. Maybe they got some issue, some identity issue, and they projecting that into, I don't know. Who knows? There's always like a thing with the left that they do a lot of projection. And that's also very true what L says here. They only go from one cause until another cause sign, align, and forget the previous one. Something like that, yeah. They and that's the thing, when the woke crowd go against you and stuff like that, if you can like last 48 hour, you're pretty much in the clear. Because like if you don't react in the first 2 days, yeah, they're gonna move on to something else. Like they're gonna try to bring up a storm. Just giving a few days gonna pass. They're gonna move on to something else. And is my audio clipping? I see my meter going in the red oftentimes. Am I too loud? Let me know. But yeah, they're not people that have a lot of like follow through in their outrage and stuff like that. I don't know if Elsie noticed the white male racist at what he still has a job because he's gay. Sorry, cold dance power went out. No eat. Oh, your power went out as well. I just went through that. Yeah, but I know that Crawford is gay. I don't know if Carl Brink is. Maybe he is. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know if I would make like a with the 30s Germany. I think when you want to look at 30s Germany, you have to look at the period before. What happened in the Weimar Republic, because what came afterward was a reaction to that. The German people have been betrayed in World War One by some kind of like metropolitan elite that kind of like whether real German people were fighting on the front line and dying, and they were doing like a pretty good job for like they were like against terrific odds. But then there's like this metropolitan elite that kind of stabbed them in the back and surrendered. And they surrendered in very bad terms. And then that's when like you got the Weimar Republic, and you had like hyperinflation, and the whole thing became like very much degenerate. A lot of prostitution and stuff like that. So when you want to and that's not a period of history that's taught much about. They talk a lot about what came after, the reaction to that, but you cannot understand the reaction to an action without looking into the action first. So it's always something like, and also what they say about the 30s Germany. Yeah, I know what you mean, Charlotte. But I love what they say about this 30s Germany, and we all know what it means. Is that like a lot of history is history. You know what I mean? There's this thing that history is always written by the victor, and you have to remember that the victor always write history in a way that makes him look good. So you always have to take history with a grain of salt. A lot of things that is taught in history is not true, and we can now even we can even see that in a real time when the people that are now in power rewriting history and even ancient history. They try to make all those. Well, we see in the entertainment, like when they make a movie about Anne Boleyn, the one of the wife of Henry VIII, and they cast a black character in it, and or every medieval show that's set in England or France or whatever, they put a lot of like a black noble and black people in there. They're trying to portray a version of history that is not real. And it's also what they did when they, there's this myth of like, the ancient Greek, where they were like, there's a lot of homosexuality and stuff like that. That's not true. That came from it's quite the stretch of some image that they saw on some pottery, and they decided to extend that to everything. But even the image on the pottery were depicting mythological being like a satyr and stuff like that, and they take like those little speck of things that might be true, and they try to spin it around to make it fit, make history fit the whole ideology. Now they say that they're gonna say that Alexander the Great was an homosexual because he cried when his lifelong friend died. But we have quote of Alexander the Great defending himself about from being like trash talking homosexual in a way, like in very unkind term. But they decide to just interpret history from this little detail they get, and make a whole story that fit their narrative that they want to push. Well, like you said, that it depends on the area, because newspaper covered the war between the American state, but we've talked a lot about fake news nowadays, but this is not a new phenomena. The news are often some kind of propaganda. It's very hard to know. That's a topic that I find very fascinating. It's in philosophy they call it epistemology, and I talk about that. I made a video, epistemology in role playing game, and it's the whole question of how we know if what we think is true is actually true. It's a very complex question, because then we have to rely on outside source oftentimes. Even when we have to rely on our senses, are we being betrayed by our senses and stuff like that? And when we rely to outside source, how do we know if the source is accurate? How can we trust it? And I would say that the left is a very hateful bunch, and I think that's what would qualify them. It's they're very intolerant. They're intolerant of everybody that doesn't think like them. But I think there's a lot of things a lot of self-hatred amongst the left as well. And they, I'm replying to this comment here. I can show it. I think there's a lot of self-hatred amongst the people on the left, and they project this hatred to everybody else. And because there's some kind of competition amongst the left as well, and they cannot compete on natural thing like being the best at something, because then it means like somebody else is not as good. So they compete against being the most oppressed, or being the most supportive of the oppressed. So they always have to play those games among themselves. It's a very unhealthy thing. They play those games among themselves too, and they're gonna eat their own, because they try to prove themselves better than the other by, oh no, I'm more supportive of the oppressed because I see those as oppressed and I defend those while you don't. But really, it's a matter of like kind of getting status and fighting against each other. it's a crazy way. It's yeah, it's totally insane. And it's the same thing we see with the turf and the trans reactionary exclusionary feminists. Like now, like they accuse like J.K. Rowling of being like one of the worst person ever. But like J.K. Rowling is like feminist woman, and she would agree with 99% or 98% of what the left believe. But this one thing that she founded some shelter for women that didn't cater to trans women, and now she's an enemy. But those little things like that, it's the purity spiral and stuff like that. And yeah, it's always accuse the enemy of what you're guilty of. Saul Alinsky's their playbook, Rules for Radical. So yeah, that's what they do. And I don't even know if they do it. I don't even know if they do it consciously, because there's this thing with they're not like, I talked about that a bit in the video, but it's not a video that got a many view. I talked about sympathy and empathy, and in short, sympathy is projecting your own feeling onto other. Like it's thinking, how would I feel if I was in that situation? While empathy is understanding the feeling of other, and by removing yourself from the equation in a way. You have to understand that others are not you, so that they're not going to feel like you. They have different lived experience, stuff like that. They're going to think different. They value different things. And the left is not an empathetic bunch, and empathy is very hard to do because you have to remove yourself from the equation. It's hard to understand how somebody else can think when somebody else is not you. And it doesn't really matter when you're surrounded by people that are like you, because they're going to think mostly like you. When you're in a very homogeneous society, sympathy can serve close enough to empathy, because yeah, people are like you, they think like you, they have the same religion as you, the same value as you. But when you start like the more diverse you get, the more complicated it got, because now like you cannot make the same assumption that would be true for you for the other. And the left is not very empathic, and they're sociopath basically. So they assume that everybody are. That's why when you like, well, you know, if you're familiar with my channel, that I hate male feminists. And male feminists, they always act like every man is a potential rapist. But like when you are around decent men, none of them are potential rapists. You know that. You know, like none of them like are even like, it's not even like we don't need those all those like firm rule of consent, because we can just like navigate normally around people and not like accidentally rape anybody. You know what I mean? Just like, oh, I shouldn't say that. I guess that's a banned word on YouTube that I shouldn't talk about. But I guess that's them projecting, because they are like awful people, so they assume that everybody is just as awful as them. But it's not the case. They're just like terrible people. And the same is true from the other side. When you're decent people, sometimes can have a hard time to understand that other people are not decent, that people are just awful and need to be. That's a big problem with libertarianism, because libertarian people tend to be very smart people that can self-manage. Although saying what the Free State Project became, maybe I started doubting that. But anyway, it used to be like that they were like very smart people that could self-manage and self-discipline. So yes, a free society would work for them if everybody were like them, but not everybody is like that. And we can see that with when the lockdown came and stuff like that. We could see how people like just rely beyond the authority and just did what they're told. Or with the trans children stuff, we can see that not every actor is a rational actor and do the right decision for their children, which should be like very important to them. They're gonna they're gonna cause like long-lasting harm to their children to gain some clout online. So yeah, I'm not monetized, so I guess I don't want to get banned, but yeah. So anyway, we have to understand that not everybody thinks the way we do, and for the left of the time, like say, not understand that not everybody is like a psychopath like they are. For the right, is like not everybody got the decent values like they do. We also have like it's very oversimplification. We also have our flaws, but that's basically the idea. These people go to same school. Yeah, that's an important point as well, because the bubble thing is a real thing, and it can be shocking sometimes when you meet somebody from your different bubble. And even in a role playing game, sometimes I say like we talk with a old school gamer, and we see like those we hear those horror story of people playing role playing game, and the GM was like pushing his rape fantasy, and I say like, wow, I never met anybody like doing that. I never like heard a story like that, like by somebody that I've been playing for a long time. And just like, yeah, I guess because I hang out with decent people. But I guess if like the people in my bubble are kind of like not insane, so they have like this decency. But I guess if you go to different bubble, then you can think that something else is the norm. And hello, Black Lodge Game. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, the guilty dog always bark. We say that the what is it? The chicken that roosted is the one that I forgot the expression. Anyway, I need to pick another ambition for my company of mercenary. Talking a lot, eh? Yeah, Canada is only Canada video to a Canadian. Maybe that's gonna be good for me. If there's no reciprocity, I'm gonna grow my Canadian audience. But Canada is not a free speech place. There's a lot of control in Canada. This place is going downhill quite fast. Become as a professional in order to catch the attention of the noble house. Name it sergeant. I've been making some character for a game I'm planning to run for Golden Glory. It's an OSR game for 2nd edition AD&D. Golden Glory is like the Ostrich of 2E, right? Of AD&D 2E. Yeah. Have you? I don't know. When did you start playing, Charlotte? Did you start playing with the 2nd edition? Was that your first edition? The 2nd edition was my first edition, AD&D, and I got nothing against it. Actually, when 3rd edition came about, I didn't make the switch. I stick with 2nd edition for quite a while, and I only looked at something that was close to 3rd edition when Pathfinder came out. Somehow the fact it wasn't D&D anymore, it was like a different game with a different name. I said, okay, maybe like it kind of like, I thought like 3rd edition was too different from 2nd edition, so I said that's a different game. It's not the same game anymore. And but when Pathfinder came out, well, okay, it's a different game, but it got a different name, so fair enough. And I only look at Pathfinder when 4th edition came out. Well, I guess that's when 4th edition came. That's what Pathfinder came about. I left T-shirt stream. They want to cry. All D&D will be changed. Well, they should have bought all D&D before it got woke, not OSR. I think OSR. I have nothing against the OSR. Like all D&Ds, you can still find the old book. You can still find the old edition, and they're still fine to run. Like that's the thing. That's the thing. If you get the books, especially if you get them in physical copy, because now, like with the PDF and with the print on demand, they can change it retroactively, which is annoying. But if you got the print book, it's not like a like you got those old video game, and now like sometimes they're hard to run on any modern hardware because they're not compatible. You don't have that with a tabletop game. It's a great thing. But I find that some of those like Golden Glory and Ostrich and stuff like that, some of them are presented better, got better writing or more clear rules and stuff like that. But so I got nothing against the OSR. I do find like that's something that in the Friday Night Chill stream yesterday, that it was it in the I think like the guy was talking about is there too much OSR? And it's true that there's so many OSR game, and a lot of them do basically the same thing, with just a few rule change here and there, and different presentation, and maybe different setting. But that's the thing. A lot of those OSR games, if you get a model for one, you can run it in the other, and I think you should almost see them more as a setting. It's like every OSR game. Like I said, like my favorite OSR game is the Lamentation of Flame Princess, because I don't like the model for it, because they try to be edgy and they miss the mark for me. But I like the all simple and clean the rules are. But you can take like a model for that or a model for something else and roll it with the rules. So I think the different games should be seen almost as a different setting for a rule system that is mostly compatible with each other. And like when you got like a setting books for 2E, there would be some specific rules, some rule change. It's the same thing with the OSR. But I like the fact that they also include the base rule with the game. So you can just buy this one book and be done. You don't have to buy like a rule book and then a setting. So you didn't start with the 2E, but it was your favorite. Is it still your favorite? Yeah? You think it stood the test of time? I started with that, so I never went back to the previous edition. I do have the rules encyclopedia here. And I played OSR game that were inspired by previous edition. But I don't know. I don't know if I would say that 2E is still my favorite. Maybe. It's hard for me to say a favorite for a game, because like I like different style of game, and I look for different type. Like sometimes like I like a game that's more like tactical, more like a combat heavy, with very crunchy rules. But that for me is a certain spot, and sometimes I like more rule light stuff where we're just gonna wave a little, be more roleplay focused, more narrative. It's like a different meal, sometimes you want to eat something, sometimes you want to eat something else. You just get a different feel. They have a different taste. I'm not married to one to one of the to one rule set. And yeah, all those books now getting like revision. I was talking earlier about the history being revised and changed. Now like culture is being revised and changed as well. It's like people like to compare to 30s Germany, but I think there's a lot to compare with Maoist China, which is have little to do with current China. But in Maoist China, they wanted to get rid of the old value, old tradition, old idea, and that's what they're doing now. Aren't they? Aren't they actually changing Shakespeare? I think I heard about something sometime that they did change some language. I don't remember. Maybe I'm just making that up. If they made OGL for old edition, then people could just make settings. No SRD, people can't make AD&D like they can for 5e. But the rules for those old game for like the first edition, second edition, and the basic are out there, and they've already been emulated to a lot. So I don't even think they know they need no OGL anymore. And especially since in the older edition, when they are like very simple rules, they can be rewritten like in every book very simply. And we all know what they mean, you know, like armor class, it dies, stuff like that. The OGL always have been like kind of a because you cannot like copyright rules. You it was like it didn't solve any issue. It was just like a kind of like acknowledgement that oh, we cannot copyright rules, so we might as well make an open license. Well, it wasn't really needed. It's a weird thing. 2E just got this good heroic fantasy feel about it, and it's really easy to change it up and make it more tactical. You can feed the sweet spot with it. Mm. Yeah, what I disliked about 2E, and that's not a fault of the game per se, but at some point there were so many supplement and so many splat book that always annoyed me. You know, I like when you and because like I never big into buying those supplement, those plat book and stuff like that. But when they exist, like there's always like I want to make a fighter, but from this book here with those option, and then you'll say, you know what, let's keep to the core book and stuff like that. I always prefer when when a game is kind of self-contained in its own book. Maybe a few supplement are there. Like there's some people say, oh, the game is not supported because there's no supplement being put out. I kind of see that in the positive light. Yeah, you can put out adventure and stuff like that, but when you start putting like too much supplement, it becomes like a lot of bloat. And you know, like if I want to make something specific, I'm not gonna wait for the company putting out the game to do it. I can just make it myself. You know, if I want to make I want to make this class that's gonna be kind of different than the class that exists, you can just like homebrew it and make it specific for your game. So I've always been like kind of annoyed by yeah, that's Orwell, C.S. Lewis, and Tolkien. Reading those books is gonna make you it's gonna make you alt-right or a white supremacist, like they say now. They kind of like dropped the term alt-right, no? I guess it kind of lost meaning, so now they're going with white supremacists. That's their big scare now. I have about a dozen different RPGs that I play. Hard to pick a favorite, just depend on what I'm in the mood for, the type of game I want at the moment. Yeah, I wouldn't say I have a dozen, but I have a few. Yeah, that I switched through. And also, like I've been working on, well, I guess on my own system, I could say, but so that's been taking like a lot of my game time, testing that at all. I'm going back to Pendragon. I made a video about Pendragon and just like give me the itch again. I wanted to get back into it. So I'm gonna go back to some of that soon. Getting ready for that. But now I'm very busy, so it's always hard to find time. OSC, Basic Fantasy Roleplay, Castle and Crusade, Hyperborea. Which one do you ride for, or do you ride Adventure for all of them? That is the problem with OSR. It's too many the same but different. Uh, but if you write an adventure, like you can even write adventure without any rule specific thing. Yeah, you just and like I said, like it's gonna depend on the setting which one it fit. If you write an adventure that is very gonzo, maybe it's gonna fit better in Hyperborea. If you find something that is well, the other one kind of get all the same feel, very similar feel. I'm not too familiar with OSC because it's too expensive for my taste. So the shipping in Canada is crazy. They need to work something out for that. But yeah, it can be annoying, especially when the rule difference are so minor. But if your system of choice is a basic fantasy and you see an adventure written for Castle and Crusade, just take it and run with it. It's gonna work out. You know, you can just like on the fly, like change the little detail there. You don't need to have everything spelled out. You know, you're a smart guy. DM Guild is more reason for 5e fame than Critical Role. That community support gave wings to fly. Is that true? Critical Role was got a lot of exposure to 5e. DM's Guild, I feel like it's kind of preaching to the choir. You kind of know about the game before going in there, and like that's the thing. Like Critical Role reached to people that were not into RPG and brought them into RPG, but specifically with the D&D 5e. The DM's Guild, you already needed to be into RPG to know about that thing, and if you are already in RPG, you already knew about 5e. So I don't know if I would go with that. It's true that there was like Splat book that had good stuff in them, but a lot of them were crap as well and poorly tested, especially like in the time of the like kind of late in TSR life with Lauren Williams at the helm and are refusing to let the guys play test during work hour, and you're not gonna play a game during work. Yeah, that was a there was a lot of crap as well, and then you have to, at some point, like if it's too hit and miss, you might as well just say like, well, you know what, let's just skip it all. Unless you want to read like every book and try to figure out which one is good, which one is not. So I can have a sergeant. I guess that would be good. Yeah, I think I'd do that. Wait, what do I need to do? I forgot to read what I need to do. I have at least one man with the Rally the Troop perks. Oh, I should have watched when the perk happened. Maybe I just took a bad decision there. I could always abandon the ambition. Ready the troop. Oh, it's not too bad. All right, I'll get it. What I'm doing now? I'm going here. Why am I working there? I just clicked by mistake. DM's Guild keeps people in 5e, making for 5e like Victor or buying things when WotC isn't putting out adventure you like. This is our story I read about. Sturgeon? How is a fish going to fight a war? I don't know what you're talking about there. A sturgeon. A sergeant. A sergeant, not a sturgeon. Sorry. A sergeant. You think fish got war amongst themselves? What is that? Anatomist. It's too expensive. Miller. Should I hire a guy that's named the Liar? I guess there's always a thing with for some people when you're invested in the system, it kind of become like a self fulfilling thing where you there's a system you like and then there's like stuff I don't know, there's stuff being put for the system. Okay, he's good at melee defense, good at health, good at fatigue. All right, it's not too bad. Ah, this guy's pretty good, but he's disloyal. Eh, I just need to make sure to you got money. I got money to pay him. I'm gonna make him a shield guy now because maybe he's not gonna die right away if he's a shield and sword. This one is shield and pretty good there. That's crap. 25, 35. Oh, it's not too bad. 2 undead, 30, 50. Ah, you know what? I'm gonna make him like a pitchfork guy. Oh, he needs a hat, but I don't have enough money. And I need to buy some food. Yeah, at some point you get like you kind of get 5 days. Oh, I'm good. There's some inertia that build up when you play a system, and then the stuff being put for the system, and you get invested in it. Package delivery for 2. Oh wow, 620. Let's ask for more. No, okay, let's accept anyway. If you push them too much with the money stuff, they get upset and you lose a job. So I tried to push them once, unless I could be like something that something that I don't care about the job, but it was the only job offered there, so I might as well take it. And if they don't pay too much, oh, I forgot to check for the temple. Oh, nobody's. Oh, yeah, this guy's injured. Pierce cheat. Yeah, it's all right. It's gonna be ill tomorrow. Is there a system I'd like to see more stuff being put out for? More adventure and stuff like that? There's a system like I really like the rule set of Pendragon, but I always like this there's like Pendragon and Paladins. Paladins like Pendragon, but in the Charlemagne's court instead of King Arthur's court, and I always like the setting better. But the rules are the books is much more poorly written, and I wish they would take the system for that and make more historical, like maybe have like the conquest of William the Conqueror and stuff like that. That'd be fun. That's something I'd like to see. Hasbro know that inertia, but D&D commercial with Chris Pine is not making people run by $460 books to play. But that's why also they put their website. What is it? Start playing D&D, when you can just go there, make a character and stuff like that. So yeah, I've seen that. Apparently, the D&D movie is not a. Did you want to see it, El? Did you look at the? Did you watch the D&D movie in the end? I've seen that it's not doing too great with on money side, but I didn't expect otherwise. I didn't thought it would be like a big success. That's all I'm doing. Package delivery. I guess I'm a chicken. Fighting is costly, but I need to get some experience to my folks. Oh, there was some brigand there. So you saw the D&D movie, eh? You didn't like it? You weren't too impressed? I haven't seen it. I don't know if I'm gonna see it. I barely watch any movie ever. So, oh wow, I can sell that over this price. Yeah, I barely watch any movie. It's very rare. So this one is not on top of my priority list. It's hard for me to. But first, there's not really like a theater around here. If I want to go see a movie, it's gonna be like an hour drive. Well, half an hour each way. So I don't know. Uh, then yeah, I could try to see it on the IC, but oh wow, that's a nice paying job. Yeah, let's make some money. But yeah, even my time, like I'm a busy man. I don't have much time to watch bad movies that I don't care for. And if you want to do like the kind of goofy D&D movie, might as well watch Uranus. Like this middle of the road, like oh no, it's a kind of action comedy flick with like every line being a little quirk and stuff like that. That gets boring for me like so quick. Oh, I'm being ambushed. We're gonna try to earn our pay. Oh wow. Goblins. Orc. Young orc. Oh no, we're being ambushed by black people. Let's wait and see what happens. I don't know if I ever fought orcs. Probably. Look at this guy. 30% chance. Nice. What is this guy? Orc Berserker is almost dead. Young orc. Young orc. Young orc. Shouldn't go too bad. Like there's 17 of us, 7 of them. They don't look too tough. Sang, the actor from Bridgertown, was supposed to play Dritz, but Chris Pine wanted to be the main character, so he had it rewritten after Rene had nearly been fit for prosthetic. I don't know why they want to make those original movie. Like, yeah, maybe like I said I'm not a big fan, I'm the biggest fan of Dritz, but they have those story. They could just use them. I don't know why they refuse to. It's weird. Yeah, that's you don't really need a movie to get into the mood or to play D&D anymore. There are tons of games you can play for a little bit. Maybe not Mountain Blade Warband, that might take too long. Yeah, that's the thing too. Though I find like there's a kind of this thing about modern D&D kind of became like in a way as almost like a parody of itself, because it used to be that D&D was inspired by novels and stuff like that. Like the game we would play would be inspired by novels, maybe by movie and stuff like that. But now it's inspired by games, and the idea of like it's a game inspired. You know what? It's like another layer. Instead of having a so instead of like recreating, instead of like the fiction you create being based upon a work of fiction like a novel and stuff like that, you you then the fiction you try, and especially with the critical role, I guess maybe that's a problem as well. But it's like people trying to play D&D, and instead of trying to recreate a novel, I'm gonna decide the out. Instead of trying to recreate a novel, it's trying to recreate a game of D&D. Yeah, that's fantasy incest. Yeah, see, it could be see that it's like a game about a game. It's so it's kind of a weird thing, but so I think that's a big part of what we see is that it's people like trying to make they have this idea of what D&D should be that they got from watching a YouTube show, and that's what they're trying to recreate. And even that is was like kind of like already second degree. Anyway, Mom and Dad Saved the World with John Lovitz and Kathleen Erlen was better than the movie than Honor Among Thieves. I haven't seen that. I never even heard of that. Mom and Dad Saved the World. Joe is making Dragonlance TV, but Tanis Alf Elven. Oh yeah, maybe they're gonna change that. Who knows? Oh wait, I didn't. Wasn't watching. Did I get hurt? Did I get attacked? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know about this Dragonlance thing. I'm sure they're gonna. That's the thing, like I find it so hard to get excited about anything nowadays. Like even when it's something you like, and I've never been the biggest fan of it. I never like care much about Dragonlance. Even it's something. That's the thing too with the Dragonlance and the Forgotten Realms novel. They were already like novel inspired by the game. So then you would play a game inspired by the novel, inspired by the game. And I always felt like I always like prefer like, well, I'm gonna play something inspired by. I'm gonna make my game inspired by whatever inspired the game. So be big fan of like Conan stuff like that. But yeah, now it's like everything is diluted. But yeah, every time you see like somebody, every time they announce something that you would care about, it's kind of like hard to get excited because because yeah, they're gonna ruin it. They always are gonna they only are gonna desacralize whatever you hold dear. So yeah, take that, motherfucker. Oh, near death. They're kind of tough. I didn't thought they were that tough, but they I don't know. I didn't yet kill anybody. What? Oh, out of action point. Can I end the guy from here? No. What's happening? D&D was made by working class history buffs that were inspired by things like Tolkien, Hogwarts, Moorcock, and too many other tourists. Yeah, yeah, and that's what it has been. And I think it's always good to remember those classic, and it can be in movie as well. And even like in the mythology, if you want to go back to that as well, because that's the thing too. Those old story, they are in a sense inspired by mythology. Mythology like really speaks something like deep into the human psyche. And oh, is that a charge? Oh, miss. And some of it is like good enough, like as good as anything else. Oh, I missed. I didn't. Well, I didn't miss, but I didn't kill him. So close to death, this motherfucker. Do I kill this guy? Do I attack this guy? Hmm. Oh yeah. Mom and Dad Save the World used to be on TV in America all the time. John Lovitz played the self-absorbed emperor on a planet full of idiots. It's great. He did the fantastic villain. Oh really? Is it like a sci-fi show? Hmm. Mom and Dad Save the Except Witcher game, not inspired by novel, TV show, not inspired. What? Except Witcher game, not inspired by novel, TV show, not inspired by game or novel. I got me at a loss there, L. Witcher was inspired by a novel, and the Witcher role playing game was inspired by the video game, which is dubious as well. I haven't been too impressed by what Pondsmith did with the Witcher role playing game. I think he tried very hard to mimic the video game, and it kind of feel like it. It feel like really like video gamey. Oh, this guy's almost dead. Man, those guy can hit. I thought they weren't too tough, but no, they're pretty tough actually. Oh, that was dumb. Me, I shot my own guy. Let's try to be a little more clever this time. Yeah, they hit pretty hard. And I'm missing. What's that? Oh, there you go. Another guy dead. I need to kill this guy. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Oh. Yeah, I only got like 2 hit point left. Charles William. D&D was also heavily inspired by Conan and Pulp Story, which is why it's much weirder prior to second edition. Yeah, and I've always been more a fan of like Conan. I'm a big fan of the writing style of Word. I like how it's very actiony, and for gaming purposes, like because in Tolkien you got those long description, and it's a lot about like it's not as much it's much more epic than just than what you would get like with Conan. And I think for the game side, like Conan works so well as an inspiration because it's straight to the point. What is this guy doing? The Berserker. Yep, all Robert E. Howard, Charlotte say, all Robert E. Howards work to one extent or another. Conan, Cole, Solomon Kane. This is making me want to go to the library. Yeah. I think you should have like a A lot of the Hogwarts stuff on the because Hogwarts story should be public domain by now, eh? So you should have them like on a place like Gutenberg online legally. I'm not sure. Copyright law can be weird sometimes. So dark. I have a hard time seeing if I'm gonna hit my own guy. Whoops. Misclicked. Witcher game and TV show change the novels. None are even close to the same story. Yeah, but the Witcher game was set after the novels, and they did those change to justify like the Geralt started and doesn't know anything, doesn't remember. But yeah, the TV show, they especially when they make they went back with the prequel, Blood of Elves. Apparently, that was a shit show. But when they announced the first TV show, like I lost all interest. I saw like the first steal of the costume design and stuff like that. It was so bad that the scrotum armor, did that even made it in the show in the end? That was pretty sad. Maybe I can try to kill that guy before. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going for the caravan, something like that. What? Why he died? What the heck? Let's go get this guy. Oh, it's because it's in riposte. Made it into the first season, then it didn't into the second one. Yeah. It's like what they're thinking, and it was like the Bossack armor, and they had like the penis head helmet. I don't know. It's annoying. They really try to. They really want to. Like I wish we could have like some just like a good show sometime, just like some without any kind of like bullshit. No, it always has to be the man. Almost we're losing a guy. I'm losing way too many people. Guys are squishy. I'm not paying attention enough. Wait. It's bleeding? Cannot shoot anybody without risking hitting my own guy. I think like Solomon Kane's the best. There are story where he has no connection to what's going on. You just see evil happening and try to stop it. You just don't see that much. I like Solomon Kane, but that's something I like. I do like Conan. I still like Conan better, and in big part because Conan is really like a hero of will. He's a guy that imposes will into the world. While, like you said, Solomon Kane, sometimes he's just like he's not protagging as much. The Evan just kind of happened to him, or he just like happened to be there. Not always, but there's more story like that. There's one story in the by Conan where there's one story in Conan where there's like this priestess that I don't remember got this dream and she's vision, and she's told to go outside and she's gonna find the men to lead her army, and then she run into Conan, and that's always been like in my opinion, the weakest Conan story, because it's one story where Conan is not the story is not happening because of what really Conan is doing. It's just something that is just like he's not pushing the story forward. He's being like driven, like instead of driving the story, he is being driven by the story in a way. And I don't think that's a good thing in the either in literature or in a role playing game. You want the protagonist to be leading the story by the action. That is the point of a D&D. Nobody can change the world, not a snowflake life simulator. It's a good lesson. Uh, Holy shit! This guy like killing all my folk. Man, I'm losing 2 men for this little group of orc. Orcs are tough. I didn't know. I had no idea orcs were tough. I thought they were pushover. What the fuck are you? Crossbow guy. Whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Man, it's like this berserker that is like near death, but I can't finish him for some reason. Losing 2 guy to a little band of orc. Damn it. One of my guys is running away. What? Kill like 2 more of my guy. Holy shit. I'm in trouble, guys. Wow. Some of my eye level guy. Oh, is this my bannerman? My bannerman died as well? Oh no, my bannerman is there. Wow. Don't miss. Come on now. Come on. You just need to hit him. Stop missing. How much life can you get this guy have? Come on, kill him. There you go. Holy shit! I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Half my crew I lost. Wow. This is my party is level 2 for my party for 9 days. This guy hurt. Like he was in my party for 22 days. He was level 3. 12 days, level 2. 33 days, level 4. This one like one of my high level guy. Level 4 as well. Level 4. Wow. Wow. I lost 3 level 4 guy. Ouch. That's gonna be hard to come back from. Well, it's certainly a big setback. I got good loot oh, that's all the loot from my it's all the loot from my guys. What is that? Oh, that's to get somebody a berserker. Some javelin. Strange meat. Cruel falchion. Oh, those are good. Man splitter. This is good. Oh man, this hit hard. Head chopper. Wow, yeah, I got some good weapon. Yeah, orcs are tough. Wow. That hurt. Yeah, shouldn't have messed with those guy. Wow. I hope I'm not gonna have any more ambush on the way back because, like, ayoy. Look at that. Half my crew dead. This guy got some skin gain a level. Oh, I don't want to change your name. Shh. It's a new guy. They all like in bad moral, no shit. Hmm? Oh, this guy raised to level 6. That's good, though. Can I make him the sergeant? Yeah, let's do that. Because I don't want him to die anyway, because he's the banner bearer. Again, a sergeant sash. Company gain renown. Ambition fulfill. What's the sergeant sash? Is that an item I have to equip? Yeah. A stash worn by the company sergeant, your second in command on the battlefield, plus 10 resolve. Oh, okay. Where does that go? Yeah, there you go. But that's not, you're not the sergeant. You are. There you go. No, I got a sturgeon. Oh, no. I didn't see it was a... Oh, my guy almost dead. That might be the end of me. I wasn't prepared for that. Yeah. That's not good news at all. Why are the caravan guard not helping? That's gonna, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna win that. Oh, you're throwing axe, eh? This guy's dead. I need to be pretty lucky to win that. Especially since I miss. Oh, come on now. So frustrating when I almost got them. Just like one life away. I don't care if this guy die. Should have equipped him better. Not that I have armor. That didn't give me any chance. Look at that, he's almost dead. He's almost fleeing already. Pretty useless. Ow. Yeah. Those damn orcs. Try to go help here. I'm in trouble. Oh, miss. That's a luck. That was stupid. He fell into the bush. One of my guy died. I need to kill one of them. Ah, I missed that. Come on, he's just right in front of you. Ah, stop missing. There you go. Another guy dead. I don't want to lose this guy. My sergeant and my bannerman. My banner holder. Bruised. Ugh. There's probably something I'm not getting. Like, I always like miss those guys. Ah, he's gonna flee. No, don't flee. Have you thought of playing older game that you missed for the stream? The Might and Magic series was a fun time, and a lot of people stream. A lot of people seem to have missed. I've played Might and Magic. I've played Heroes of Might and Magic a lot, especially the third one. That was a great time. But the kind of role playing game Might and Magic that I haven't played much at all. Actually, I never played. Actually, I have a one here, but on for Xbox, so I don't know. I'm gonna stream that. I don't know if I could stream that. There are some older game I could think about streaming. Ah, I lost my banner, man. Who's left? 1, 2. What is it? I got six guy left. Do they count those two assholes that do nothing? And the donkey? Yeah, I'm dead. Heroes of Might and Magic 3 is awesome. I love our every faction all is broken, has its own broken strategy that you can use to cheese your way to victory. Yeah. And you could do like those chain of hero to bring troops to the other. Yeah, that was a fun time. It's a good game. Now he's gonna go after my archer guy, so I won't be able to shoot. Yeah, fuck that shit. Yeah, retreat. So now not only like I wouldn't have lost my contract, lost my reputation, lost all my crew, lost my gear. So I'm dead now. I'm done. Oh yeah, they are counting the donkey. That's pretty dumb. Those brigands like slaughter the donkey. Yeah, I lost all my guy. Lost all my loot. Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm done. I forgot the name of the spell, but there was one that you would let you teleport across the map. A town portal one. You get those. You could fly anywhere on the map you needed to. Yeah, Heroes of Might and Magic 3, like I think it was the best of the series. I even like I stopped at some point, like they stopped like sucking real bad. But third one, I think fourth was still alright, but he missed something. It's not always like a straight line. I'm pretty bummed out now. Like I've lost this game. Maybe I'm gonna load back to the save. Like I'm gonna pretend this day didn't happen. Load back to the what I did today. Auto save. What is that? Yeah, it's just right now. No, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna not gonna do that now, but I'm just gonna see like the state of it. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend this day. That's where I started the stream. I'm gonna delete the stream too. I don't know why they killed the donkey. Like you attack a caravan. You think the donkey would be valuable. You would keep them, and you would like you steal a caravan. You'd bring the donkey with you. No, that was weird. Yeah, well, that's it. I sucked at Battle Brother. I'm really disappointed now. I feel like I had raised some. It's those damn orc, and then like I didn't like reassess properly. I didn't take care. I don't know. Orcs are tough. But yeah, that's it. Quit. I'm gonna call the stream. So you saw me like got a big defeat. I thank you for you guys that come around and chat a bit. It was fun. I don't know if I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna go back to this game. Maybe now I'm bummed out. Maybe I'm gonna try something else. But like I said, I don't have much time to play video games, especially now. So we'll see when the next stream is. I'd like at some point to get a regular stream, but more like a talk show. I need to find the right host for it though. Somebody that got like this funny and got the right energy. But yeah, no, thank you for joining. It's always that's why I do those stream. Like I got some time, and because of the ice storm that we had here, and I worked really hard in the last few days to open the path to the road and to break some ice and stuff like that. So I need a bit of a break today. So that's why I got some time to play video game. I just needed to rest a bit. So, and if I'm gonna play video game, I might as well like hang out with you guys a bit. So thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna end the stream now. If I can find where it is. Oh, there it is. Have a good day. I'll see you around in some stream. We always like hang out in the same circle. Take care. Ciao.